26 excuse me, 26 degrees, and it says it's mostly cloudy today. So this video is about brief story of my learnt karate history and a hoarder story. Not me, somebody I helped out sort out and clean out the old dojo at Backtown in 2018, 2019, and some of the things I was given and helping, so including the instructor's course I did in 1993. So start off with certificates. Paper belt. I did have a blue belt somewhere, don't know what happened to it. Certificate. So, and orange belt. So when I started the instructor's course in 93, I was a blue belt. So the time I finished the instructor's course, I was a brown belt. As you can see, the date. Brown belt, also known as third kyu. Our belt, the karate belt system, works backwards. So if you're a beginner, you start at number 10 and you work your way back until you get to 1, which is Shoden Ho. And first kyu. First kyu means you're a brown belt with 2 black stripes, ready to go for your Shoden Ho, which you need a permission letter from your instructor at least 2 or 3 months before you go to your grading, and another letter I think a few weeks before that as well for your instructor. But at this school, they have a system where they do not. I've probably mentioned this in my other videos on karate. At this school, where they do not do in-house aerobic exercise in mixed classes if you're going for your black belt. Because they have children in classes, and in general they do not do that type of anaerobic exercise in mixed classes with children, full stop. So you have to grade outside your school in a different discipline, whether it's boxing or another martial art, for the whole duration until you go for your grading, which could be a year, could be 6 months, depending on your own skill level and what you need to improve for yourself. For me, it was my footwork. Yes, it has been fixed. So please do not join a karate school that does that, because it's also a good way for you to get obsessed with doing karate, or at this particular school, and it will cause some people to just give up, because they cannot either handle the time duration or the financial burden upon themselves, or some people it's just psychological. But you will get obsessed because of the way they do this grading for your black belt. to yeah, basically get fit in a different style. And it's a good way for them to know what's going on around in other styles or other martial arts as well. So yeah. Now I'm just going to show this. And this is the folder I used to put in my basically what I needed to know to participate in this course, so I would pass this course. And I almost didn't, by the way, because I had to do, at the time in the course, they were doing self-hypnosis and meditation, I think it was. And I had less than a week to put something together. So I actually put together a simple lyric song, and that managed to pass me through. So to pass the physiology and anatomy part of the instructor's course, I did some carvings, which I'll show now, of the human body. And carved on radiator pine, used wood stain to stain the muscles or the background. And I still do these exercises today, after all this time, with a better understanding, obviously. And this is the instructor's course certificate. Notice the B for massage. Unfortunately, my housemate was an instructor in the instructor's course, or the organizer, one of the both, whatever. But he led me to believe he was a fifth dan instructor, it turns out years and years later, I'm told, no, he's only a second dan, so, yeah. Anyway, he did not like the fact that his girlfriend at the time, who was, I think, 16, and he was in his 30s, liked my massage method, and he didn't like that because he sexualized it, which is something you don't do, obviously. I don't. And that's an example of what happens. I'm actually proud of this certificate because I put a lot of effort into it, because it was only supposed to go for 3 months, but instead it went for over 10 months, and instead of doing it every Saturday, which cost $12 every Saturday, it went for 10 months and up to 3 times a week. If you attended class and they recognize you, then you had to show what you learnt in the class, either teaching or something like that. But unfortunately, this school will absolutely not recognize this certificate as a certificate of instruction. They will not recognize you as an instructor outside their school, or even in their school. If you do this course and you leave their school, they still will not recognize you as an instructor or as a teacher of any kind, despite all the effort you might put into it and the cost. So, but nonetheless, I'm still proud of it because I earned it. I may or may not blur out their name and people's names and all the certificates I showed, because I'm still a beginner at video editing, and I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. And obviously, I will upload this as soon as I've finished editing it. Thanks for watching.